Hi everyone, Nigel Brooks here, Senior Consultant at MJB Graham. I wanted to come to you today with a short video about communicating your value. Reason why I was inspired to do this video was last week I spoke to a prospect who I've been trying to meet for several months to communicate my value, how I can help them, only to learn that unfortunately we've been pushed back, and now they've had to sign some insolvency papers. Terrible thing to have happen to any company, but I'm hoping that I can give my 5 top tips on communicating value to stop your customers from having to go through that same ordeal. So top tip number 1, you need to make your clients understand not what your product is or even how it works, but why they should buy from you. It's the why that people that are interested in, and that's what sells. So you need to communicate your why. Crucial points. Step 2, and this is a method of selling really, rather for people who are not necessarily what they will consider themselves to be natural salespeople, is the idea of using spin selling. So it's the idea of identifying the situation that's the customer situation, the problems that they might face, the implications, bringing that to their attention of what that problem is, and then the needs payoff. What your value can do to remedy that. So highlighting through spin selling is top tip number 2. Number 3, crucial one really, is let the prospect know that you want to help them. Not necessarily that you just want to sell them something, that you want to enrich their lives with the product or service that you've got to give. Immense, powerful tool to communicate the value that you've got if they understand that you want to help them and ask them for the business. Top tip number 4, you need to go beyond the features, action, benefit, and describe the lifestyle benefits that you're offering them. What value can you give to their lifestyle, which normally comes in one of 2 categories. 1, you're going to save them some time, or 2, you're going to make them some money, whether that's saving them costs or you're increasing their revenue. Because what most people want, I always challenge people to say, what do you want most in the world? People say that money doesn't solve everything, but how are you going to do what you want to do without money, or without the time to do it? Because what most people do is, and this is top tip number 5, is prepare to overcome common objections that you're likely to face. Most people actually only make excuses, or they'll complain about things. They won't actually have a true objection. And what most people object to are one of 2 things. 1, they don't think that the product's going to work, which you can overcome by using the wow, how and now technique, by using a case study. So this is what we do at MJB. We double or triple companies' turnover in 6 months. Wow. How do you do that? Well, we fix their strategy, attitude, process and pitch. And now we did that with a window fitting company called Hugo Carter, testimonials on mjbgraham.com. We took them from 50k a year to 50k a month in just 8 months. I've communicated that our product does work and that we have a proven technique that allows companies to double or triple their money, so I've overcome that objection. The other objection that most people do that come up with is that they don't think that it's going to be used, but by describing how you can overcome that in your pitch, when you're communicating your value to them, you're much more likely to overcome that objection. The third common objection, just while I'm on the subject of objections that people come out with, is that they aren't the decision maker. But that's where your sales process comes in, and make sure that you're talking to the right people to communicate your value, because we don't deliver value on prospects or non-decision makers, because it's just not going to get you deals. So my 5 top tips again. 1, you need to describe not what you're selling or how it works, but why. Use spin selling to get to put your value across to them. Let prospects know that you want to help them. Number 3. Number 4, you need to describe the lifestyle benefit that people will get from using your product or service. And number 5, overcome the common objections, which are 1, they don't think the product's going to work, or 2, they don't think that it's going to be used. Follow those 5 top tips and you're going to be communicating your value to your prospects much better. I'm Nigel from MJB Graham. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.